Hi, everybody. Welcome to Purple Goddess Timely Tarot Reading. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. Tarot is about practical guidance, and it comes to us through images and symbols on cards. So I want you to think about where you might be right now in your life and what energies you're going through and what challenges do you have. And I'm hoping that this card might resonate with where you are. And if it does, let me know in the comments about how this resonates. And if it doesn't resonate with you, but you think it might resonate with a friend, please feel free to share this video. And if you want to learn more about Purple Goddess and look at other videos, just click the link below about Learn More, and that'll take you to my website. Now, I pulled 3 cards today that are going to tell a little story. But before I share with you those cards, I want to say that on Wednesday, there's going to be a full moon in Aries. And Aries is a fire sign. And full moons are a time when we can do a lot of releasing. So I want you to think about, after this little video, what releasing you might do to bring in what it is you want to bring into your life. So without further ado, let's have a look at the 3 cards and the story that they tell. Now, the first card I've pulled for you is the 9 of Cups. And we call this card the Sitting Pretty card. So we've got a character here that's you wearing a red hat, and red's about passion and kind of a lot of vitality, but their arms are crossed on their chest, and they're in a relaxed pose. And this is about just, sitting pretty. You've got 9 cups behind you. You've done a lot of work. You might have made some money, or you've made some progress in your life, and you're just sitting pretty. Now, you can choose to stay here in this position and say, okay, I got things figured out. Or I'm asking you the question, is there something gnawing away at you that wants a little bit more? Because the 9 of Cups is not the 10 of Cups. So sometimes what's happening in our life is that we've got a lot of demands on our time, our resources, and our talents. And here we have the 6 of Pentacles. This is a pentacle. And pentacles are about our money and our talents. And here's somebody here also wearing a red hat, giving 3 pentacles to one person, and maybe considering giving 2 to another person. And there's another pentacle there they're not quite sure what they're going to do with. So this card is about being pulled in many directions. And sometimes in life, when we're parents, and we're financially responsible for our kids, we might feel badly about giving more to one child than another. Or it could be that we've got a parent in crisis and we're having to help them out, or another relative or a friend, or just society in general. We're just, not sure how much and where to give our time and our talents. And it weighs heavily on us. And so the job that we have when we get weighed down with all this stuff is to come back to center, come back to our own center. So I want you to think about yourself in this card. This is the 2 of Wands, also wearing a red hat. And the 2 of Wands is about, one wand is behind this person. This is their past, and they're faced away from their past. And they're holding a new wand, and that hasn't been firmly planted forward yet. It's kind of perched there on the concrete. And they're holding the world in another hand, and they're looking out into their future, and they're saying, gosh, this is what I really want. I really want the 10 of Cups, in my life. And they are surrounded with some very strong symbols here. And that is of the lilies, the white lilies, the red roses, and a black cross. And these are colors of the goddess, black, white, and red. And the goddess represents the divine feminine within us, regardless of our gender, the divine feminine energy that, wants to come up and wants to just help us manifest to be a whole person. So where are you in this card? Looking out into your future. This is a very interesting reading. And I want you to think about where you might be sitting pretty, but not really content, and where you can begin to make some decisions about what to let go of. Because we can't be giving to everybody else, but not ourselves. And give yourself permission to grab a new wand, to hold the world in your hand. And when this full moon occurs, to think about, which is going to happen on October 20th, this full moon in Aries, do a little ceremony. Write some things down that you want to release and release them. In the old days, we could have bonfires in our backyards. I think that's illegal now. But you could create a little fire ritual and let go so that some new, beautiful energy can come through to you, and the world can be your oyster. Blessed be everybody till we meet again next week. Bye for now.